How you doing tonight? Maybe I enjoy the game so much that subconsciously I don't want it to end. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Or I'm just really bad at video games, and yet I choose to stream them for the public to see. Welcome to Incredible Crash Dummies. Once again, I was really close the first time. Yeah, what game is this? This is what, the third introduction? I gotta introduce it for the highlight video, whenever that's gonna be, right? There's gotta be a highlight video. Oops, forgot to hit a couple of those awnings. Ugh, these headphones. It's just disappointing because I know I can beat this stupid thing, and I should have beaten it the first run of the night. Because I had, what, like 6 lives going into the stupid last level, and I really just messed up. My confidence is shattered. That's what I'm saying. But I do think if I can get, like, to level, the last level, the last rocket thing, week 4, if I can get to that with, like, 5 lives, even 4 lives, I think I'll be in really good shape. I think I could probably do it. 50-50 chance with 4 lives. How about that? And then we'll add another 10% chance for every life after that. But, to get to that stupid third thing and mess up as many times as I did does not bode well. I should have practiced the third rocket level. Oops. That just makes things go longer. Oh, it does make the belt go faster if you blow up, if you hammer one of the bombs. Huh. I thought that was only if the part gets into the bucket, but I guess not. What's worse, this or Caesar's Palace? I would definitely say Caesar's Palace. Because that was just, they made those gambling odds way too realistic for that game. This, like, I'm not annoyed at the game, I'm annoyed at myself and my lack of ability in playing the game. Like, Caesar's Palace just felt unfair. You get a good run, and then, like, they just start sucking your money away. Like the vultures those casinos are. This one is fair, You're given all the tools to beat it. You just need a little bit of practice to figure it out. And then, just my inability to execute. Oh, I try to get cute with the 1-up. Maybe I shouldn't even bother with the 1-up. You love Super Caesar's Palace. I don't know if I've played Super Caesar's Palace. The question is, did you try to beat Super Caesar's Palace? Because gambling games are fine, but when they give you a certain win condition of, like, get $140,000, and make it really difficult to obtain that goal. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm all in on this now. Okay. Alright. I'm all in on this now. Told you. Ah! And thankfully there is no Super Caesar's Palace on original Game Boy, so I don't have to worry about that. But there is Vegas Stakes, like you're just mentioning there. I have not played that one yet. I do own the copy, so it'll be happening at some point. I think it might even be... So I've roughly mapped out the first 100 games of this challenge. They are subject to change, but I have a general list. And I think Vegas Stakes is going to come through somewhere around game 70 something, if everything holds true. So stay tuned. We'll be there before you know it. Actually, I'll have to check, because Vegas Stakes, I think that has like a really hard completion goal too. The game sees the player go to Las Vegas to gamble with $1,000. Using that $1,000, the player must try to win $10 million at different casinos. Yeah, I think that's like a long haul. But do they have if it has like any sort of battery saver password, then it has one up on Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace, you start off with 1,000, and then you have to get to 140,000. But they only let you bet like 10,000 at a time. And like I said, the odds do not entice you to keep playing, so it's a very long haul. The SNES did, not sure about Game Boy. I'll have to double check. I think I'm in a forum for people who are trying to beat Game Boy games called Video Game Sage, Video Game Age. And I think some dude just beat Vegas Stakes this year. I don't know what I'm doing. I might die on this. Maybe not. Okay. Good enough. I also could check my spreadsheet real quick. I do have a spreadsheet of virtually everything. And I even keep track of whether or not the game has battery or password saves. The only thing it doesn't tell me is if it has continues or not. For like platformers or whatever, some of them have like, you know, no battery save, but they have unlimited continues. I don't have that information most of the time. Hold on. It's loading. I'll check after I beat the ski slope. Because now I'm curious. That was close. I got a little bit too close to the edge on that one. I do appreciate how quickly you can turn on these things. There we go. Okay. Alright, good night, Chineko. Have a good week. I might be on later this week to stream some more, so maybe I'll see you then. Vegas Stakes. Win $10 million to see the ending. It does have a battery save, so that should be okay. One Game Boy streamer has beaten it so far at a 4-hour completion time. But I don't know if that's actually up to 10 million or not. That is a dog barking somewhere in the distance. Alright. Like, I know that this one Twitches, you found like the passwords for this game. Like, if this game like gave you passwords, then I'd be done with it by now. But like, since it doesn't like specifically tell you passwords when you die, it's like a hidden system. That's why I'm not using it. Just trying to be as legit as possible. I did practice using save states and emulators. I think I've said that before. So that way I didn't have to spend $20. Didn't have to spend 20 minutes just to get back for, 2 or 3 tries on that last level. I was able to spend a significant chunk of time practicing. But, so even though I've seen the ending on my computer screen, I have not seen it off of the Super Game Boy 2. So we must do such things. We must. I was really hoping to beat 2 games tonight, because the next one that's after this is Burai Fighter Deluxe, which should be like a super short thing. It'll be like supposed to be like a half hour or so. But, I don't know. Not looking good right now. Alright. We are through with week 2. I could have more lives if I were better at this game. But you know what? Getting in here with 6 lives is not the worst thing in the world. Since you're talking about Vegas Stakes, let me see if I do have it ready to go on this list yet. Alright, let's get this next one up. I wish there were more 1-ups in this game, actually. That would be really nice. I mean, maybe there are. I know that there's one in every single one of the... Oh, whew. I avoided the double crash. There's one in every single rocket level. I know that for sure. I've seen them with my own eyes. Even the 4th one, even the last level, there is an extra life that you can get. There's an 1-up in 2 of these driving levels that I know of. If there's more, then I don't know about it. Alright, let's see here. So let's... Vegas Stakes. Maybe I don't have it ready to go. Maybe it's not on this list. No, it's not. Because I only do... it's considered to be... Gambling games are considered to be other sports. And I only do 1 out of every 25 games as in other sports. Coming up next is Championship Pool, which is 2 games away. And then game 58 is going to be Penguin Wars. And then the next one that's an other sport is game 91, Skate or Die, Bad and Rad. So Vegas Stakes is way off. Way down the line. I mean, that could change. Because that's all tentative anyway. That's not guaranteed. That's just if... Ah, oh, crud. When's the next major title? It's going to be like every 25 games. So game number 50 is a milestone. So every 25 games is a milestone game. So game number 50 is going to be Castlevania. Castlevania The Adventure. Game number 75 is going to be Final Fantasy Adventure. And then game number 100 is going to be Mega Man 1. So I'm looking forward to that. I've owned Mega Man ever since I was a kid and it came out, and I never beat it. The only Mega Man I've ever actually beaten in general is Mega Man 3 for NES. So, I'm excited. I did not own Castlevania as a kid. I rented it a bunch, but never really tried to beat it. And then Final Fantasy Adventure is one that, again, I rented, but you can't beat that in the rental window. Or I can't as a stupid little kid, so... looking forward to doing that. And then I just try to mix up the genres in between those 25 game pieces. Try to spread out the equal percentage for what is in the actual library. So like there's like 3 sports games, there's 1 other sports, there's like 1 racing title, there's like 14 platformers, a couple puzzlers, and couple arcade games for every 25. 1 RPG, 1 fighting game. I've broken it down somewhat. I probably could break down the platformers to a more extreme level. I have like, top down, or specifically like shoot 'em ups, or other things like that, but I just sort of kept everything as platformers. And like game shows count as arcade, and I don't know, I just have my own sort of rules for what is considered to be what. Like, not everybody would probably consider some of the RPGs that I put on the RPG list as such, like Gargoyle's Quest, but hey, it's my distinction. I get to pick what I want. Alright, let's see if I can do this now. Oh, not like that I can't. That was really bad. Not a good start. This is way too hot. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go up then. And make sure I can... Woo! Shit? Okay, I forget which... See, I don't know. I'm getting the 3rd one and the 4th one mixed up. That's my problem. So yes, I stay here. I go up. Okay. God damn. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Ugh, I got the stupid one up and then I forgot that the stinking goal is on the top part. Okay. Well. There we go. We got it. All right. Okay. Before I start this 4 cycle, give me 1 second. I will be back in just a moment. All right. You ready to be a smash with the director? Don't forget to hit the target. Week 4. Please be the last time I have to say that. Here we go. Just have to worry about 3 flames and then move over the center. 3 center flames, that is. So there's 1, 2, 3. Get on over, you can miss that second bird and hit the target and win. No problem. This one I'm not great at. I might lose a life if I do well, but I'm hoping I don't, of course. Oh, I missed the jump. Lost a little bit of time. I always mess up and go the wrong way there. Losing more time. I hope I wasn't off center too much. Okay. Whew. So far, so good. This could be a tricky part. I have lost multiple lives on this fourth ski slope before. I know that I had good luck the first time. Ooh! See, that was close, actually. May not have looked it, but it was. That also was not too good. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I actually might end up hitting a second one on accident here. Just because I don't have... yeah. Don't have a whole lot of runway to... I'm afraid to jump over it and then I'll, like, jump into a tree, so... That's a dangerous path to take. That's probably the tightest one I could have taken, but made it through and did not die. So, bombs, I just have to keep my concentration up, and then I'll have 5 lives going into the last level, which will be fantastic. I mean, if I have 4, then I can still make do. I can still potentially do it with 4. I mean, realistically, I could do it with 1, but... you know, I'd like to have more chances. I was very close last time. So I'm feeling better about it. Obviously the left and the right are moving the fastest. They're at the same speed, so the center ones I can take a little bit more time to if I need to. Sort of wait it out if something comes down that center path. Make sure that there isn't a faster bomb shooting down the edges. If I have to let the parts go, that's fine. It's not really a penalty so much. It does make things go faster on those specific lines, but it doesn't hurt you directly. Awesome. All right. All right. 5 lives. Last deal. Might be too slow. Yep, too slow. Okay. Yeah, I should have tried. Okay. If I can navigate through that, that's the first really tough part of this whole thing. Like, this is a good speed. If I can maintain this through that part, then I'm good. Oh! I think it was just slightly too high. Okay. This feels like a good speed again. Tough to know for sure. Thing is, I have to go up on this part. Oh, I went too high. Going down is like complete death. Like there's two quick missiles with not enough runway to get past. Yes. Here we go. This might be it. Oh my god. Here we go. Yes! Finally! Well done, player one. You have managed to survive through 4 working weeks. Pretty smart for a dummy. Game over. You've saved $146.25. I don't think I've ever had to do a 3 initial version of my username before. I guess we'll just do FLT for float. I know, right? About time. Only an hour and a half. Oh, that feels good. See, I knew I could do it. I've done it a whole bunch of times, and like I said, if I just needed to wave through that stinking thing. I was so close the first time of the night. Anyway, this game is done. On to the next one.